All right, you guys aren't going to believe this. What happened? All right, a little bit of confusion. Let's get to Mom's house. I'll explain a little bit more.
อะไร
อร่อยไหม
อร่อยมากเลยยิ้มตลอด
You want to see Mom's new kitty cat? Good morning, everybody. In today's video, we are going to go in the city of NakhonPhanom, visit Mom. It is time for her yearly extension. Mom's been here actually 15 months. She came initially on her 30-day, which was extended to 12 months. And now we must get it extended another 12 months. This is part of the process of being an expat here in Thailand. There's several different types of visas that you can get. And my mother has a retired non-immigrant O visa. Requires her to have an address, and it requires her to have 800,000 baht in a bank account for the first 3 months of her visa renewal and 3 months prior to her visa expiring. And it can't drop below 400,000 baht. Rules are different depending on what types of visas you got and requirements, but this is the one that my mom has. What makes it a little bit different than mine, which is very similar to the one that my mom has, is that she's renting at a place and she requires documentation from the rental agreement and the landowner. So we're going to go today to go to immigration and talk to them and show them what we have and ask them what exactly do we need for her extension process, which we hope to start tomorrow. Her visa expires in a little over a week, and we would have done it sooner. You can actually start the process at exactly 30 days prior to your renewal date. But we were in Europe and we didn't have time. We could have done it a few days before, but in case there was any issues, I wanted to wait till afterwards. The only other thing that she has to have is a bank statement from her bank that shows what she's had in the bank for the entire year. Also, in Thailand, we have what's called a bank book. And what this bank book is basically just your account information, like if you were to look it up online. You can get an online bank account, except for my mom's bank. They actually canceled it, which is strange. My banks at the Blue Government Bank, and they just decided to cancel the online banking since I guess they didn't have enough. Well, they said they didn't have enough users, but I think it was not enough people monitoring the site. That's just an opinion. I follow her home. But she needs to get a statement that shows what she's had in the bank all year. She needs to, once that's done, we go pick it up, and the day that we have to go to the immigration to get her extension, we must return to the bank, make a small deposit, and show that deposit with the balance at that current day in the bank book, and have a copy, sometimes 2 copies. So we always have a couple of copies, so they know at that current moment that you have that money. The reason why they do this, I think, is because there's a lot of people that don't have the proper funding to have the retirement visa, and they want to make sure that you're able to live as a retiree in Thailand. They don't actually keep any of your money. If you choose to leave Thailand, you can obviously take it back, but they want you to see, and the rules have changed in the past few years about, it used to be you just had to have the 800,000 baht 2 months prior in the account 2 months prior, but it's changed. The easiest way to get a visa, and I've made a video and I'll share it again in the description box, which is the best way to stay long-term in Thailand, is to just hire an agency. You can go see this agency and pay them a fee every month. and they'll take care of everything for you. I think that's the easiest way, and basically it's just a VIP express way of dealing with it. Of course, there's elite visas and there's other things, but I think the least expensive logical way, and it really depends on where you're living at in Thailand, is to just hire an agency. This is how we initially got my mom into Thailand, only because during the COVID situation, it was difficult for me to get my mom a 3-month tourist visa prior to coming, and we needed to get to Thailand like pretty quick, so I just had my friend at the agency take care of it for my mom. Now, I also want to recommend another agency, which I'll talk about more on tomorrow's video, in Bangkok. It's always good to have a couple of other options for assistance to stay in Thailand. I was a little leery about this process at first, thinking it was illegal, and I think there were a lot of shady agencies out there. But after my experience with my mom, it's pretty much the VIP, and that's how he explained it to me. And that's really how immigration really prefers that their people handle their visa process, because it's easier for them to deal with the agency who just has everything. And basically, they're kind of like sponsoring you for the most part. Anyway, I've talked a lot. It's very loud out here. So let's go see Mom in NakhonPhanom. Good morning. Oh, before we leave, actually, I just want to say one thing, that my experience in Thailand is not going to be the same as yours. Seems like every immigration officer is a little bit different. What we find out today might change tomorrow, but I try to give you guys the most accurate information I possibly can, mainly just by showing how it works for me in the last 1,900 videos that I've done on this YouTube channel. I basically just show our experiences and real life scenarios throughout our daily life in Thailand. So I'm just here to tell you that it's different everywhere. I want to help us all learn and not try to make people confused. It's just different in some situations. I was going to say something else, but I forgot. Imagine that. Good morning. Everything that I said, Paige is the one that actually takes care of this, because it's difficult when you're in certain areas like this because of the language barrier. You really are kind of dependent on somebody that can honestly help you and can speak the language and not cause any confrontation. And thankfully, Paige is pretty good at the logistics part of really all of my needs in Thailand, since we've been married for, I don't know, 14 years now. So anyway, busy at the clinic this morning. So if you don't have a significant other, you can find a friend and maybe just pay for their time as an incentive or a nice gesture to help you with some of the legalities in Thailand. I think you have to do that. Unless you go see an agency, then it's not necessary. I know somebody's going to say, I did everything myself, Chuck. Everybody at immigration speaks English. Just remember what I said earlier, not everything is the same. And not every immigration office speaks English. That's one problem in Thailand, is a very little English is spoken in Thailand. If you live in Chonburi area or highly populated tourist areas, you'll find it a little bit easier to deal with just about everything as a foreigner. Okay, let's go. Okay, we're gonna go. You want to see Mom's new kitty cat? Really? Paige said there's been some theft problems here with motorbikes. Okay, I forgot to bring you guys in, and Mom wanted to show you guys how well she's walking. We'll do that when we get back. We gotta get to the bank. It's almost their lunch break. All right, we are at the government bank. I dropped mom at the, I don't know, this place doesn't have a lift, and it's got a big stairwell. So I don't know what they, I don't know, there's not too many handicapped people running around. All right, Mom, don't fall. So, this bank is one my mom has only because it's what the agency in Bangkok got my mom. So, this is the one that they deal with, which is good because it's the government bank. I say that, but the good thing is that we can get the 1 year statement the same day. I go through Bangkok Bank and it takes, what, a week?
Yeah,
At least 5 days. And then the weekends don't count. So, but because this is a government bank, he can print it out and give the affidavit that we need for, so he knows everything for the immigration, right? You
yeah,
understood?
I told him what it's for.
Okay.
Normally people only get apply loan,
Yeah.
credit card, or everything with the immigration.
Okay. So he recommended that we come back tomorrow since we'll have to put a deposit again anyway. Since we can do everything the same day, there's no sense in coming back twice, which we are anyway. But so we're gonna go get something to eat because it's lunchtime
I need food.
and Paige needs food. Other than that, the immigration office is closed for lunch, so we have to wait till after lunch to come back this way and go to immigration and ask them. And if that goes smooth, hopefully we have all the documentation that we need for mom to get her extension tomorrow. And then we just be done with this for another year.
Yay.
The 90-day check-in thing for her I do online.
Yay.
So mom only has to visit immigration
Once a year?
once a year. Well, I've taken mom to one of my favorite places here. It's
They actually have guide.
they have fried chicken too.
Guide.
This is one of my most favorite Isan restaurants, I think, in Thailand. It's called On Sunday. I've taken you guys here before. They remodeled a little bit. How's mom?
I'm great. Very good.
What do you want, Mom? Leo or John?
Neither. No drunk today.
Is that spicy? Come on, delicate flower.
Yeah, but
My mom's like a princess now all of a sudden. How was your Isan food experience?
that was good. Chicken's always good.
All right, you guys aren't going to believe this. Let me get turned around here. Hang on, give me just a second. All right, I'm in the car. Hopefully the noise is okay. It's not, sound isn't always good in the vehicle. Anyway, so we just got finished eating lunch. Went to the immigration office. I just sat in the truck with mom. We were talking, and Paige went to go ask the lady what we need. She says, she looked at everything and she goes, "Oh, you're good, you got everything, but why don't you go get the bank statement now, because the guy's here to sign today. Tomorrow he won't be here till the afternoon, and to be honest, he may not even show up. And we're closed Friday because it's a holiday. I think it's the day that the king passed away." she's like, just go get it now. I'll get the paperwork ready for you. And I was like, damn, Mom, they done rolled the red carpet out for you. I guess place is just meant to be for you. So I'm thankful we didn't have to go back to ask Dunn for more assistance, because she's got her hands full right now with a lot of projects happening at the moment. And yeah, anyway, I'm glad that it's not over yet. So Mom and Paige are upstairs. She has to deposit 100 baht in her account to have her bank book show the date, and get a couple of copies, and then it's 1900 baht for the 1-year extension. My mom's not planning on doing any trips so far. I don't know if she's going to go back to America with us or not, but if she does, she'll have to get a multiple entry stamp, or not really, just a re-entry permit, which is 1,000 baht that you can get right before you decide to leave. So anyway, it's 1900 baht a year for a visa. And at today's exchange rate in US dollars, her visa for 1 year in Thailand is going to cost her $51.25. That's it. My mom has 2 accounts. We got her another account when we were in Prachuap, and I know a lot of you already know this story. I have 2 accounts also. The reason why is because you have to get this printout, and for the longest time my printout was like multiple pages, because every time you make a transaction, it's on the printout. And it was difficult for me at first to get another extension. It's like you got to really, get another account. It's like starting over again. It's strange, but some people have no problems. But my mom actually had no problem at the government bank in Prachuap. So she has one account that we just keep. Well, she keeps a certain amount of money, over 800,000 baht, in that account, and then doesn't touch it. It actually grows a little bit of enough interest that it pays for her visa at the end of the year. So her visa is actually free, because that account, she gets it taxed on it, but she gets interest, and it comes out more ahead. Not much, but a little bit. I think the account pays 1% interest. Anyway, I don't want to get into that because I'm not 100% sure, but I know she's made enough money to pay for her, because I know what mine is, and it's the same. And I do the same too. I keep a little over 900,000 something baht. I don't know why I have that number. I just put some money. Actually, I only had one account. I just took an even number, I think, out to open up another account, and we just don't touch that immigration account. And then that way we don't have to worry about going under the 400 or under the 800 or whatever. So if you don't have an agency doing it for you and you want to do it yourself, I recommend, if you're on a retirement visa, to try to get 2 accounts, if possible. Anyway, we'll see how it goes. It's just started. Well, I've been sitting in the truck for over an hour now. I thought this was going to be the easy part. Let me go upstairs and see what's going on. Never mind, here they are. What happened?
We had to wait. She had a lot of paperwork to do.
Really?
Yeah, the one that just here's the bank.
Ah. You got it though, huh? Okay.
A lot of paperwork.
All right, well, I'm gonna go sit down with you guys. Hopefully it won't take too long. Yeah, watch out for the paint. You want to sign your name in it too, Mom?
Yeah, can I? I should get something for when I'm getting ready to get home.
I think it's dry.
It looks dry.
Okay, Mom's supposed to have all of her paperwork done. Out here, the girls check and pre-qualify everything, and then we get to go inside and sit and wait for the officer to go through the same paperwork. And then the officer in charge will stamp it. But there's like nobody here today. That's crazy weird for a Monday. All right, a little bit of confusion. Let's get to Mom's house. I'll explain a little bit more as best as I can. Okay, there's little Miss Bella. She likes her belly scratch. That's weird. Or if she's just getting ready to bite you. She wants to go outside big time. But
Oh yeah,
we got a harness for her. We didn't get back in time. Paige was going to go walk her out front. Out back. You want to do that? We got time or no? Huh? Not really, huh? I'll have to fix that when I come back. Anyway, Mom wants to show you her walking, how well she's been doing, and then I need to glue this on here some more. We got her some lights. And then I'll talk to you about her immigration. All right, you're on your mark, get set, go. Yay, that's good, Mom. Good job. And you doing this every day, huh?
every day and night.
Should you be holding your cane maybe just in case? I don't know.
No,
Okay.
I don't need my cane.
I need to get you some football jersey
Is that all right?
and then some pads. Yeah, you're doing awesome. Good job. How many times do you do that?
Quite a few.
You need to wear your watch and get some steps, you know?
Yeah, but my watch is being charged. It's dead.
Okay, we got Mom's stamp for her 1-year extension. Yay.
Yay.
Didn't go, it's completely smooth because here's the problem. When I brought Mom over here during COVID, we had to get her a 15, really you can only get a 12-month visa, but we had to see the agency and he did a 3-month with a 12-month all together. And the way it looked on there was one stamp, and and you're supposed to have the money in the bank for the whole, you know, it's supposed to be 3 months before or 3 months after. And the money, by the looks of the stamp, the money didn't go in there till a month after we got her visa. But that wasn't when her visa really started, but the stamp was dated for the 15 months instead of the 12 months. And it was just a little bit of a technicality, and they actually were confused and said, no, we can't do that. You got to go to the embassy in Laos and start the process over. And I was like, no. And then I called my attorney, and he said, let me talk to them, and they didn't want to talk to him. So he said, just, you can either do that or you can fly to me. I'll meet you at the immigration. We'll take care of it right then and there. I said, well, I really don't want to do that because my mom is not in the best of shape, but that's what I guess we have to do. So we just kind of stood around like Thai style. When things go wrong, we just stand around. And I went back in there and I said, golly, you know, I said, she's had her account for 13 months. And we just went kind of back and forth, and Paige went in there and was really polite, and they just finally just said, okay, because we see what happened with the actually, this is no problem. It was just I don't know why, it was just a little error that the officer picked up, and they just couldn't get beyond it for whatever reason. And but they finally did, and got the stamp, and that's just the way it goes. So I will say that probably NakhonPhanom is like one of the hardest because it's on the border. They have tons of people coming over here all the time, working from Laos and visiting from Laos, and they're just very strict here. So they got to be really careful because the main guy is very strict with the officers. So anyway, maybe I can sleep tonight. We got to get home because Paul Poot's making us some special soup, if you didn't see yesterday's video. If you didn't, I'll explain to you a little bit later. Immigration. I got to do it in a couple of months for myself. You gonna try to take her?
No, I just need to shower. to do it.
Oh.
Oh, look, it looks like
She's like, what are you guys doing? I got this crap on me now, like a girdle.
you're getting fat.
She's gonna buy everything now.
She's pissed. That's gonna be your way to go outside for the next few days.
Like,
And then you just put this on the top.
just put this back in
We'll
one.
do it again next time I come.
You don't bite it.
You can have your
I take
bag.
it out for you.
All right, Mom. I'll come back. We'll party.
All right,
Wednesday.
well, I owe you some beers.
Yeah, that's all
A
right.
pitcher of beers at
I'm
least.
just glad that you get to stay and I can harass you at least for another year.
Oh, yeah, thank you.
Love you too.
Be careful going on.
All right, beer time.
Yeah.
All right, long day today. But it's over. Yeah. So if you guys missed yesterday's video, Paul Boot, our friend of the family, and also my father-in-law's kind of shop manager, he made some chicken soup with ganja. I'm sure you guys know what that means. And it looks like they're already in there having happy times. Agam, did you miss us?
Ôi. Ôi. Cao cam. Nó khลื่nค่ะดีใจโอ้เว้ยเริ่มขนาดแบบแพง
Soup, you know.
กินสุกกันไปปะ
Soup. Mỡ.
ไม่ได้ตักสุกบ้างนี่ด้วยเห็ดปะ
Oh, that is a lot.
มันอันนั้นเมื่อไรเฮ้ยคาโบมาเฮ้ย
Man.
อะไร
Hello, am I?
อร่อยมากเลยยิ้มตลอด
Oh, that's funny.
ยิ้มตลอดเลย
Paul, hello, am I?
อร่อย
กินหรือยังกินแล้ว
ถ้วยแล้ว2 ถ้วย
อร่อยมาก
อร่อย
หัว
มา
ไม่
ก
คืนสวัสดี
หัวมันขึ้นมาแล้วนี่
หัวเราะทั้งคืน
ก็บอกยายโมอยู่ไอ้นั่งอีน้ำเค็มมันจะตื่นแล้ว
มือตาเป็นไม้
แก้วใส่
So they call this soup alomdi. Soup alomdi. So Thai word of the day,
มือ
alomdi.
ตาเป็นไม้เห็นสักทีหนึ่งแก้ว
Alomdi means like in a good mood, like I'm feeling good today. I'm in a great mood. Alomdi, alomdi. A bad mood is alomsia. Alomsia is a bad mood. Alomdi. It's kind of what we had for lunch today, huh? Some really good fiber right there.
อ่า
All right.
ซุปใบกัญชาซุปใบกัญชากินแล้วยิ้มดีเอาว่าทั้งคืนหัวเราะทั้งคืนคืนนี้
Is that funny or what?
แฮปปี้ซุปใบกัญชา
I'm gonna wait to see how happy Paige is gonna be.
ซีมุกว่าไม่เลยแซ่บแต่จะซีมุกว่าอร่อยกว่า
Okay, now it's a party.
เดี๋ยวมีอยู่กับเนี้ยนะบ่อยากกินบ่อยากกินเอาเรื่อง
Now Mafia has all of her high school friends over.
แล้วกันบ่ได้เอาแล้วเอาไว้แล้วกินเป็นเบียร์นะกินเบียร์จะปิดแล้วเหรอปิดหรอบ่
Might do.
กำลังสู้กันอยู่
They're gonna have like a slumber party, I think, later.
โชว์เลยโชว์ใบตอนไก่คือเน่ไก่มันหายมาแล้ว
กินน้ำซุปซุปอารมณ์ดี
Guys, I'm gonna end the video. I'm glad it worked out today. I knew it would, I just didn't know what route we were gonna have to take to make it work out, but it was gonna work out one way or the other. And yeah, tomorrow the ladies wanna have a party. So maybe I'll bring you guys along for that. If it doesn't rain, maybe me and Paige will take you around the town for a little walk and show you guys the sights of ThatPhanom. If If not, maybe I'll take you guys on a bike ride. Anyway, if you liked the video, please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. If you guys got time, please hit that subscribe button. I would really appreciate it, and we will see you tomorrow in ThatPhanom. Bye. The ladies are really funny right now. Bye.